Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in his 2019 Casita, 84 square feet of perfect heaven for me. It's cool here in Central Texas now, and it's sprinkling rain, and that's what I didn't want to talk about. So, what I have been doing, I looked at the weather forecast, and I noticed we had some cold weather coming in this weekend. And we got one morning we're going to be in the late or upper 20s, and then the next day in the 30s. And I thought, well, hell, I don't have to stay here. I'll just get in this little RV or hook up to my RV, and we'll go south. We'll go down along the border. We'll go to Zapata or Rio Grande City or Edinburgh or Fort San Juan Alamo or Del Rio or Brownsville or somewhere, Carrizo Springs or Freer or somewhere, and find me a little RV park and just spend a month where it's a little bit warmer. Ha 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 ha, hardy har har. You may want to go RVing and you may have the dream of being an RVer, but if you don't have a place to camp, you ain't going anywhere. I called 12 RV parks along the border. They're all packed, slammed, and it's not from the snowbirds coming south. A few of them had a few snowbirds. Guess what it is? They're building a pipeline from somewhere in New Mexico or out around Midland somewhere down to the coast of Texas to Corpus Christi, and guess where that goes? Right along the border, pretty much, or close enough. So all the RV parks in the area are taken up by that crew or thousands of people working on that pipeline. Also, they said Border Patrol, they've increased the number of Border Patrol, and they're filling up RV parks. What else? One lady told me that they had a number of, the RV park was full of people working on these super big wind turbines that they have in the areas where there's some wind. Well, yeah. Well, that just left me out in the cold. I was so proud of myself because, see, I'd already contacted an RV park in Zapata, Texas, and Rio Grande City, Texas, in December, and said I didn't make a reservation, though, because they said you didn't need to. Hardy har 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 har. Now I call them, and they're both full. Yeah, and one RV park said, well, we have one spot, and I said, well, look, I want a quiet spot. I don't want to listen to dogs barking all night, nor do I want to be listening to loud music all night. She said, well, the one I was going to put you into is between two RVs, and one on your left side has a Labrador or something like that, a big dog. And I said, well, isn't that wonderful? Because every time you move, even though it's a great, wonderful, lovely dog, and it's not that I don't like dogs, it's just that sometimes when you have them in RVs and they're looking out the window all day because they ain't got a thing else to do, and something moves out there, whoop, 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 and they do it all day long. Some of them do. Some of them do it all night long. Some do it intermittently, and that's the worst ones. But anyway, having said that, having stayed in RV parks, I said, well, no, I really don't want that. And she said, well, we've got one right about near where we live, but it won't be available till the 31st. I said, she said, well, I can put you in that one up there for 2 weeks, and then you can move. No. We're not going to be doing time for 2 weeks and then moving down or moving wherever the nice one is. But I was really shocked, guys, that there was nothing available. I mean, nothing. In Del Rio, I've called 4 places in Del Rio, Texas. Nothing. Not nearing zero zilch. And the price of these things runs anywhere from $300 to $700 a month. I'm telling you the truth, guys. I know kitty you know kitty me. But anyway, so for you guys that RV like me, well, I mean, this is kind of a fluke because it just so happened they're building that pipeline at the time I wanted to go South Texas, or further south, way south, and that's the way it is. And so now that happens. Sometimes you get out there and you think, oh boy, what a beautiful way to live out here on the road and everything's wonderful. Well, if you can't find a decent place to camp, nah, shame on you. But I did find out one thing. I got one good thing out of all of this. I stumbled upon something I had completely forgotten about because I'd been there years ago. If I wanted to go boondocking or dry camping, I could actually go down to Del Rio and stay at Lake Amistad National Recreation Area, and it's very, 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 very inexpensive. It cost me like $4 a night. Why don't you do that, Rusty? Well, because I don't have a way to heat the inside of this RV. I do. I could use the burner on the stove, one burner on the stove, but the weather is overcast, okay? So not only have I got a problem heating, I got a problem with other stuff because I'd be using solar to run my refrigerator, and you can't run solar when it's cloudy. Okay? And I looked at the 10-day weather forecast for that area where I was going to go, and it ain't good. It ain't good. It ain't good for sunshine. So I thought, well, just slam on the brakes, boy. Be patient and relax. Take a deep breath, chill out, have a cold cerveza. You know, life ain't bad. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a heads up, guys. If any of y'all are planning to go in South Texas, there is good news, though. If you're going to come to Texas and you want to go to Del Rio along the border or go across into Acuna, via Acuna, and get your teeth worked on, dental work, or get you some prescription drugs or whatever you want to do across the border in Mexico, it's safe there, not a problem. And you do need a passport, though. I think. I'm pretty sure you'll need it even just to go right across the border. I'm almost positive, but you better check. But having said that, Lake Amistad National Recreation Area might be something you want to check into. Why? It's cheap, and you can boondock there. And then like starting in, once we get through this kind of wintry stuff now, down around Del Rio for the rest of the year. It's sunny most of the time, so yeah, you could do well with solar. You ain't gonna run an air conditioner, but you could run fans and stuff. But anyway, having said that, I just wanted to vent a little bit because I'm not getting out of this. It's not going to be that bad. I mean, we got 2 days of, like, in the mornings it'll be like one morning it's supposed to be like 28, and the next morning 31. So but I thought, well, hell, I'll just skip that and go down south and have me some good Mexican food while I'm down there. But I don't want to sleep on the side of the road. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. It does not cost you 1 penny, not one. What else? Some of you are using the link. Some of you have used the link. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. The only way to really lose weight is what? Eat less. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly. Why? Slowly, several times a day. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Have I been taking deep breaths? Yep, you bet. But anyway, having said that, what else? Stretch, swivel, walk. And that's another thing. I was just fixing to go walking again. I went walking this morning, did my stretching stuff, and it started sprinkling rain. I thought, this is a curse. It's a curse. Yeah, it just started sprinkling, just enough to where you couldn't go walking. I mean, just a fine mist. You know what I mean? The gray skies, 50 degrees, slight breeze, not much. Enough said about that. Anyway, what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your thoughts. Everything is up here. So don't let anybody just dump a load of trash in there. It's yours. So anyway, protect it. Adios, amigos. Just thought I'd do this video. Why? Because I just wanted to do it. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.